Hey, it is September 3rd, 2020, and for the first time since I've had my camera set up and my streaming set up, some Nintendo news has come out. It's been very sparse this year, and the 35th Super Mario Bros. Anniversary video just dropped. There have been rumors for months about remakes or re-releases of 3D Mario games on the Switch. I've been streaming Super Mario 64 on Twitch for the last, a couple of months, a little bit at a time, just in half-hour sessions at the start of other games. And it's the first time I played Mario 64 since it came out, and I first got it back in the 90s, so it's going to be really thrilling. Hopefully we do get the remakes. So we're just going to watch this and see if the rumors were true or not. And this is obviously aimed at people who've already seen the actual main direct, so excuse me if me talking over it ruins it. But if you're watching this for the first time, I'd recommend you watch the actual original video. And this is just sort of just to catch my reaction live and see what I think about it. Alright. So let's see how this goes.
Hello everyone! This year marks the 35th anniversary of the original release of the Super Mario Bros. Game. And today, we will be announcing upcoming Super Mario games and products that will be released by spring 2021.
Okay, so this is going into next year,
we go.
This series of releases.
Here's a classic way to play Super Mario Bros. The original Super Mario Bros., which made its debut on NES in 1985, can now be played on this special Game & Watch system.
Oh, that's cool!
This control pad is included, so you can play the game smoothly.
This is a real physical product, right?
It also functions as a clock.
Oh.
And in honor of the game's 35th anniversary, it comes with 35 little touches to discover.
That's so cool.
In addition, you can play the Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels game on it, as well as an updated version of the
This is
title
the last
Game
thing anyone would expect
starring
ever.
Mario.
So, very Nintendo in doing it that way.
Game & Watch Super Mario Bros. Will launch November 13th.
Limited production. They're being upfront about it this time.
The system is back in full-color liquid crystal display.
It's the first time Super Mario Bros. Has been released on a standalone device. The actual NES game. Now I have this on... I'm glad to see this, but I have this on the Wii U. I just really haven't played it. I only played the first world like years and years ago. I'm really torn if I should get the... If the remake... I'll get the remake just if it doesn't have forced gamepad stuff, because the gamepad stuff they forced into 3D World on the Wii U felt really kind of unnecessary and... Like they're... well, forced. It didn't feel like they're really leveraging the benefits of the system. It just felt like they just stuck gamepad stuff in there just for the sake of doing so. And that was kind of the problem with 3D World, is like people were looking for 3D Mario to really present the unique aspects of what the gamepad offered to gaming that could only be done on Wii U, and this game really did not do that. I mean, even 3D Land on the 3DS, like technically the game itself could have been done on an earlier system, but even just the way the levels were designed around stereoscopic 3D, even if you could play the game perfectly fine in 2D mode, or on the 2DS, the fact that the levels and the presentation were made with that stereoscopic view in mind. So I really felt like the fact that this was called 3D World, I'm like, the whole sort of concept, Super Mario 3D World plus what? A new scenario? New world? Like what? Let's see what they're gonna get. Super Mario 3D World Plus. And this looks kind of... Super Mario 3D World Plus Bowser's Fury. Okay. Okay, so that's next year.
Clash in this competitive Super Mario Bros. Game. Welcome to Super Mario Bros. With 35 players?
Okay, so... I know they issued that cease and desist against that person last year who made a web-based game that was basically just this. So it's kind of
will be sent to other players' courses.
Oh, this is cool.
This also works the other way around.
Well, this definitely outdoes what that person online did. I mean, there are times when Nintendo sends a cease and desist, and it's like, okay, Nintendo, but you're not doing anything similar to this. At least, like, the same thing will happen with AM2R. At least with AM2R, and now with this, at least Nintendo's actually doing something competitive with this. I'm gonna have to play this. This is what sells me the Nintendo Online. I mean, I've had my Switch since day one. I have nothing got me to, what, October 1st, wow. Oh, and it's only playable for a certain amount of time. I kind of missed that. That's what I get for talking over this. It's kind of downside to doing these live takes like this. Okay. Oh, an AR Mario Kart for Switch? What is this? Oh, wait. Alright, Nintendo, what are you up to? Oh, really? Okay. Alright. I trust you, Nintendo. Look at this. Nintendo, the Eternal Toymaker, strikes again. This is neat. This looks like it's neat. I don't know if I have quite that much free space, but... good luck playing this if you have dogs or cats or any pets that attack, you know, motorized toys and self-moving objects. Yeah, if you have a... I mean, like, Japan, I understand, and houses in Japan generally don't have a lot of floor space, so I don't know how this is going to work in, like, Japan, or I believe in a lot of neighborhoods in the UK, they have very small houses with not a lot of floor space, really. So, well, this is certainly very cool, a concept. I mean, there were stages in... Isn't there a stage in Mario Kart 8 that was kind of themed like you're in someone's actual... like house, or like some little kid's toy room? I mean, it's certainly, I like Mario Kart Live Home Circuit. That is very, by Velen Studios, says someone called Velen Studios involved in this.
Enjoy 35 years of Super Mario Brothers. From now through March 2021.
How far along are we in this? Oh, we're not even halfway through this yet. Oh boy, we're not even halfway through this yet. I'm glad I decided to record this.
And you could receive cool rewards, including a special pin set. Pins are available while supplies last. So get started today and learn more.
I was in the middle of eating breakfast when this dropped, so excuse me.
Mario Kart Tour will be having a Super Mario Kart Tour event with special appearances by Mario and Donkey Kong Jr. from
I've not played Mario Kart Tour.
Mario Kart game.
Only recently have I.
Super Mario items and 35th anniversary themed merchandise will be available for purchase at the Nintendo New York store and store.nintendo.com.
Yeah, I used to do a lot of stuff at the Nintendo store in New York. I do not live very local to there anymore, so... Yeah, we're not even halfway through this yet. This is hype. If we got all this, we're not even halfway through. I mean, that multiplayer, that Mario Battle Royale thing, I'm definitely... That's what gets me to finally pay into Nintendo Switch Online. Because I'm not a big online gamer, and the online Nintendo generally offers, like, I'm not into Splatoon, I'm not into, you know, third or first-person shooters, so... Oh, yeah, that's a shoe that a lot of people are going to be buying and just, like, leaving on a shelf somewhere, not actually using. Jenga Super Mario. I have a Donkey Kong Jenga set. I would actually, I mean, it's complete in box in perfect condition. I would play it if I had someone to play it with, but...
Official Nintendo of America Twitter account.
Super Mario 35... Oh, Nintendo.
Experience 4 classic Mario
Let me get this out.
In Super
Excuse
Mario
me.
AllStars.
There we go.
This collection contains Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers
Are they going to release this on cartridge
Super Mario
again?
Brothers 3, and Super Mario Brothers The Lost Levels. The audio and visuals are upgraded from the original NES and Famicom.
Are they going to put the Super Nintendo...
Mario AllStars will be available in the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, Nintendo Switch Online Collection later today.
Oh, okay. So I'm like, are they going to jump this on a cartridge like when they burned the Super Mario AllStars onto a CD on the Wii? Alright, here we go.
Me, Mario.
Yeah, here we go. Alright. Now, if they do Mario Sunshine, I wonder how they're going to make that work. Alright, so this is just a straight port. Because I'm playing... This looks pretty much how it looks on when I play it on the Wii U Virtual Console in HD. This is not... I was hoping for something a bit maybe more ambitious with updated, you know, maybe Odyssey-style visuals. So I'm probably... Oh, now, how are they going to make the water pump work for this? I wonder, because the Mario pump in the water pump in Mario Sunshine was so heavily reliant on the unique analog triggers of the Nintendo GameCube controller, and even with the Pro controller, you're limited to just digital switches and bumpers with the Joy-Con and the Wii U and the Switch Pro controller. Yeah, I was hoping for something more ambitious, where they're actually going to remake the graphics in a more like maybe Odyssey style. A Mario Galaxy. I somehow managed to misplace my copy of Galaxy for the Wii. So, Galaxy 2 I still have. I don't know what I did with Galaxy. It's not like I'm traveling around to friends' houses or all the time, so I really don't know where I could have possibly put it. I mean, I have moved since the last time I played it, but I misplaced it even before then. Yeah, these remakes so far are not really as ambitious as I hoped they would be. I hope they'd be proper remakes, whereas these just seem to be re-releases with updated visual controls. Super Mario 3D All-Stars, so it's all in one game, so that's a lot. I was hoping this would include Super Mario 3D Land, so unfortunately that's not the case.
Adventures now in one collection. The Super Mario 3D All-Stars game is coming to the Nintendo Switch system. In addition to having higher resolutions than their original versions, the games have been optimized for smooth gameplay.
That's true, I didn't consider that, yeah.
Switch.
So it's in 16:9.
From all three titles will be included
it includes the soundtrack.
In music
That's cool.
player mode, you can enjoy your favorite Mario tunes anytime, anywhere. Super Mario 3D All-Stars will
September
launch on
18th, so not long from now.
Run retail edition and a digital edition of the game will be available for a limited time until the end of March 2021. Pre-orders will be available starting today.
Wait, the digital edition is limited edition? Like, why would they do that to a digital game?
Super Mario Brothers 35th
Why would they do that?
Direct.
That's
As you can
ridiculous.
see, from the original Super Mario Brothers game to the latest installment, a variety of Super Mario games can be played on Nintendo Switch. In addition, if you include all related games, there are even more available. We hope you'll take this opportunity.
Why would you do? If I heard that right, are they seriously doing?
That's it for our Super Mario Brothers.
So what's the rest of the running time on this?
We'd like to close with a look back at the history of Super Mario Brothers.
Okay, we might as well look at this too.
Playing.
Super Mario Brothers Medley. So this is the timeline of all the, I guess, the Mario platformers, pretty much. I mean, if they really are going to make... Why would you make the digital... I can understand doing a limited physical release. Why would you make the digital release limited edition? I mean, people are going to be buying... People would have been... If that's... Now, if I'm wrong on that, then and I sound silly, whatever, because I was kind of talking over it, which is kind of the pitfall of doing these live reaction things, but if they are seriously making the digital release of this a limited time only for a couple of months, hey, they're including the handheld games. I'm glad they're acknowledging the handheld games, which often get overlooked. And by the way, why are the handheld games not available digitally right now? They're on the 3DS, which is effectively which is now discontinued in terms of manufacture. They're going to manufacture it for... Well, they stopped manufacturing it. They're going to support the eShop probably for a few more years, because even the Wii U eShop you could still buy games on. In fact, I still have games I plan to buy on the Wii U eShop, like Virtual Console stuff for the GBA. You know, I never actually got to the whole Star Road thing in Super Mario World, so... It's like, why would you make it... Now, they're using the widescreen version of this game. No, wait, no, this is a 4x3 because it's cropped. Yeah, I was hoping for something more ambitious. I mean, for years people talk about remaking Mario 64 and Mario Sunshine. I was hoping for, you know, an actual like remake, whereas this is just a re-release. Like the interface is updated with, you know, like press plus instead of press start, because the N64 had a start button, but the Switch doesn't. It has the plus button technically. But so these 3D remakes are not as ambitious as I would have hoped. And here's a game. I have not played this game since the first one. I haven't played this game since 2006 when I got my DS. The day the DS Lite came out was the same day that this game came out, and that's when I got my copy of the game. I have also not replayed Mario Sunshine. I mean Mario. Well, I haven't replayed Mario Sunshine since it came out, but I haven't replayed Mario Galaxy either. There was one point where I probably would have, but when I went to find the game, I just couldn't find it, my copy of it for some reason. And I was probably on the way to downloading it on the Wii. I mean, all these new Super Mario Brothers games, I have not replayed them since they came out. And I know nowadays, now Mario 3D Land, I was hoping this would have been part of this collection, because I don't otherwise see them re-releasing this in any form. Even though you couldn't play it in stereoscopic 3D, which is how it was meant to be played. It can be played perfectly fine without it. But I kind of regret not having the ability... Just the fact that Super Mario 3D Land, with the way Nintendo's been lately about their digital games, I mean, Super Mario All-Stars on the Switch is kind of a big deal, but in a way it shouldn't be as that big a deal, because you can't... If this was on Wii, or Wii U, or 3DS, like, you'd already have access to those games through the Virtual Console, and... I mean, yeah, there's Nintendo Switch Online, but there's no way to buy the games digitally anymore. It's all tied to a subscription. And I find that kind of frustrating, because... So the biggest deal for me so far has been that online multiplayer Mario thing. That's kind of my biggest takeaway for this. That's the game I'm most dying to play. I mean, the 3D Mario Collection, okay, that's it. So, that's what we found out for Nintendo, the 35th Super Mario Bros. Anniversary. The games were not as big a deal as I hoped they would be in terms of the 3D Mario remakes. The biggest game, I mean, there's the Super Mario Brothers being released as a handheld unit in the style of a Game & Watch. That's the first time NES Super Mario Bros. Has ever been released on a form that's not on a system that with multiple games on it. So it's kind of like weird that it's getting a standalone release, its own standalone piece of hardware. That's a first for Super Mario Brothers, I believe. But my biggest takeaway is that Battle Royale style Mario game where you're sending enemies to other people's games. That seems to be the game I'm most hyped for playing. And the 3D Mario All-Stars looked cool, but if it's really... If I heard that... Actually, we could... Through the magic... I forgot, this isn't live. I could just go back and... I forgot this wasn't live, so I could... Okay. Let's hear this again. Make sure I'm hearing this right.
Super Mario 3D All-Stars will launch on September 18. A limited run retail edition and a digital edition of the game will be available for a limited time until the end of March 2021. Pre-orders will be available starting today.
Yeah, they make it sound like the digital version's gonna be out until March. Why would you do that, Nintendo? Like, oh my gosh, for every like good thing they do, they have to do one like weird, like dumb or silly thing, and I don't get it. I'm not gonna break my brain trying to think too hard about it. So that is that's just dumb. Okay, I'm gonna be straight up. People like back when I had a lot of happy things to say about Nintendo or a lot of excited things to say about Nintendo. People call me a Nintendo fanboy. People said I wouldn't criticize Nintendo. By the time it became clear to me that they were messing up with Wii U, for example, I was already in a position where I was not able to really film videos like I used to. And because you would have heard me talking all about the ways I thought they were mismanaging Wii U, for as excited I was about that system, for as much use I get out of my Wii U now, and I love the thing, but Nintendo mismanaged it, and this is another example of when they do weird, dumb, silly things. But hey, I'm excited for that multiplayer online Mario game. It's actually going to get me to buy a Nintendo Switch Online and get the benefits of that game as well as all those games that should just be on the Virtual Console, which does not exist on the Wii U. I mean, on the Switch. So, that's my take on the Mario 35th Anniversary Direct, and thanks for watching. I'm on Twitch at twitch.tv/SuperTrainStationH. I want to make more videos here as well, but until then, that's my my news and information and my take on this, and thanks for watching.